Have you ever experienced getting turned off by someone for no particular reason? They were probably great and even ticked off most of your list, but somehow they just don't seem right. In this video, we'll be discussing the top 5 psychological things that make you less attractive. Watch till the end to find out how you can transform them for the better. The first psychological thing that makes you less attractive is revealing too much, too soon. It doesn't matter if you're just an open book. Sharing too much about yourself early on in dating is not normal. No one wants to know intimate details like how you hate your overthinking habit or why politics is more important to you than entertainment, unless the other person started the conversation. By disclosing too many details about yourself and your life too quickly, you risk making your date feel uncomfortable. They might wonder if you need lots of attention or care and assume that you have a demanding personality. There are tons of ways to talk about yourself without revealing private information during your first meeting. Instead of involving your family, ex, and recent dates, you can talk about what you love, such as favorite hobbies, movies, or books. Second is overconfidence. Just as you wouldn't like it if someone brags in your face, the average person is not a fan of humans who are full of themselves. Those who show off like they are so much better than everyone else in the room. Humility is attractive. Arrogance is not. Being humble yet confident is far off from being self-important. Proper confidence is when you're aware and proud of who you are, while overconfidence is thinking too highly of yourself and your achievements. A confident soul carries themselves well, but not to outshine anyone. A cocky person is focused on themselves, saying whatever they want and not minding other people's feelings. They couldn't care less if they are causing pain or annoyance with their actions. If you're guilty of this, stop placing all your attention on yourself. Take notice of others and their positive traits. Hold yourself in high regard, but be realistic. Try not to keep checking your appearance every 2 minutes when you're with someone, and always listen more than you speak. Remember that the world doesn't revolve around you. There is so much more to learn and enjoy apart from the stuff relating to you. Acting too proud of oneself won't ever attract the right person. It will only push them away. The third psychological thing that makes you less attractive is closed posture. Closed body language happens when you make gestures like crossing arms, sitting with dropped shoulders, or standing in a hunched position. Closed body language negatively affects your image as it suggests uncertainty or lack of interest in a conversation. It also shows insecurity and boredom through self-conscious behavior like skin picking, fumbling with clothes, avoiding eye contact, looking around the room, and leaning back. Imagine telling a cool story to your friend only to be ignored. That would be embarrassing and offensive. Displaying poor body language puts up a wall between you and the other person. You may be witty and adorable, but the way you act speaks volumes about your personality. Although you have zero intentions to be uncaring, your body can send a different message without you noting. According to psychology, your body posture can affect not only what others think about you, but also how you think about yourself. For example, sitting up straight in your chair boosts your sense of self-esteem. But bad posture decreases your breathing and triggers stress. A study conducted by Harvard University found that proper posture can improve signs of stress, low mood, anxiety, and depression. Simply sitting upright can lessen self-focused behavior and contribute to stress resilience over time. Moreover, correct posture signals approachability and confidence. It means you're not having second thoughts about getting to know your date and getting close to them. On the flip side, your date is more likely to ditch you if you display cold body language. There is no way they will think you're a couch by seeing you physically guarded. Poor posture can be a threat to both your health and your success in finding a good relationship. An open, relaxed stance such as extended arms, body facing forward, and open arms makes you appear friendly. You'll give off the impression that you're warm and non-judgmental. This is not the case when you have closed hands and you're turned away from whoever you're speaking with. Next is neediness. Wanting to be with someone all the time may be cute at first, but it becomes bothersome after a while. Every relationship, whether it's romantic or platonic, requires boundaries. Each person needs to have their own space. No matter how in love you are, you should allow yourself and the other person room to breathe and do their own thing. Relationships grow and thrive when two people give each other space and are not afraid of taking a break if necessary. You absolutely can and must have fun by yourself if you don't want your partner or date to get tired of you. Neediness often results from lack of self-assurance, low self-worth, or the belief that life has treated you unfairly. When you finally find someone you can rely on, you cling to them right away. Your past makes it difficult for you to build new, healthy relationships. Needy people may seek approval or love to be happier, but the truth is they need guidance. They need to be taught how to rely on themselves through the easy and tough days. After all, we only have ourselves until the end. We can't afford to live our whole lives just for someone else because no one else is qualified to play our part. You can overcome your neediness once you realize you are worthy and able to cope by yourself. You can have support and still have no problem going on without it. When you are strong enough, even with no one to count on, you invite more people into your life. Being too needy can quickly throw a person off due to pressure and the possibility of losing their freedom if they let you in. Nobody wants to be held on a leash merely to please you. The last psychological thing that makes you less attractive is being too independent. The complete opposite of being clingy is showing no need for anyone but yourself. You believe you can do it all on your own and you don't need a hand. Even if you know that you're having a hard time, you reject any offer to help from others. You either refuse to be a burden or think that you are the only one who can do something best for yourself. I am my own hero is your motto. Though, you tend to take it too far. Independence is ideal, but it can become unhealthy if you get so self-reliant that you stop asking for help when you actually need it. Hyper-independence usually comes from a past trauma. You might, for instance, be excessively independent because you were forced to take on a caregiver role for your family. You'll learn that you can only rely on yourself and you can't trust anybody else. Being hyper-independent is your mind's way of protecting you from harm, should you encounter the same situation again. When you're too independent, potential partners feel intimidated. They assume you're not interested in having a relationship, or they might fear they won't be enough for you. Independent people know what they want and how they want it. Once you're used to living for yourself alone, you might find it difficult to adjust to having another person around. You have to consider not just your feelings and needs in your plans and decisions. As humans, we are naturally drawn to those who are capable of sharing their heart, time, and a part of their life with us. Attraction goes way beyond physical appearance. You'll find someone less attractive if they reveal too much right away, show overconfidence, have closed body language, act needy, or are too independent. Which of these do you struggle with? Is there something that we missed? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time.